life gives all of us lemons.
Yes.
It's just lemons of different size and flavors and levels of bitterness.
We're all going to face lemons at some point.
Yes.
The question is, what are we going to do with them?
What are we going to do with it? We can just sit and sulk and just be like, oh my gosh, I've got like a bunch of lemons. I don't know what to do with it. My life is so bitter. Like we could sulk our days away, right? Mm-hmm. Or...
Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Unanswered, where we love to think, question, and connect. My name is Joe.
I'm Joy.
And we are an American couple living here in Saudi Arabia in Jazan. And we love to like go and talk about the different questions of life and answer life's big questions. And one of the ways we do that is with
sayings and proverbs.
Sayings, phrasings, proverbs, all that good stuff. But before we even jump into all of that, there's one thing we like for you to do first. What is that? Subscribe. Go down there, click that button and subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you. And
follow us on your favorite social media platform. We are on Instagram, on YouTube, X, and on TikTok.
So we're here, as I said before, we love to answer life's big questions, and one of the ways we do that is by picking different proverbs, sayings, idioms, things like that, and going through them, and then just finding out questions from those. Yes. Before we get there, I love this red. This is great, man.
Oh, I know. I look at
it. Okay, girl.
So there is actually a story behind this.
Okay, tell me.
This shirt is actually, I don't know, probably like 40 years old.
What? Seriously?
This shirt is actually from my mom. I'm actually wearing everything from my mom today.
Seriously?
Yes, the necklace, the earrings. Hi, Mom. Thank you for all these gifts. So
that's awesome.
As a little kid, I remember seeing my mom wear this shirt, and I was just like admiring her because it's just it just looks so beautiful to me.
Wow.
So when I grew up and she still had it and she was gonna, like, she doesn't wear it anymore. And so I asked her, can I have it? Can I have this?
What? That actually kind of goes in with what we're talking about today with our saying. Yeah. Oh. It actually does. Like, okay, this is totally not planned. But what our saying for the day is when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? Yeah. And so it kind of goes with that. Well, I mean, your family story, of course, I know your family story, but that is one thing. But then even, this seems like some people will be like, oh, why did I get this? But you take it, first of all, it looks great. Second of all, it's like, you've done a great job with that. So I think that's really cool. It's not really lemons because it was good to begin with, but yes, you're still making lemonade. All right. So our phrase for today is when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Okay.
I'm sure all of you have heard this phrase before. I'm
sure. This is we definitely say that in the States. But what does it mean?
In Britain too.
Yes, in Britain as well.
Yes.
And the question is, what does it mean? So let's first of all learn what it means. Yeah. In order to do that, watch this.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Albert Hubbard. It's the early 1900s and America was grappling with tough times. In 1915, a writer named Albert Hubbard wrote this in an obituary for his friend, Marshall Wilder. He picked up the lemons that fate sent him and started a lemonade stand, he wrote. Wilder was a 3.5 feet tall hunchback comedian who turned his physical challenges into a successful career of wit and charm. Hubbard marveled at his friend's talent for spinning setbacks into sweetness. That saying urged people to take life's sour moments and whip them into something sweet and refreshing. In the 1920s, the saying went viral and was popping up everywhere, from self-help books to newspaper columns, and became a rally cry for resilience. Eventually, it morphed into the proverb we all know today. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. It's a reminder that the sour things in life aren't just obstacles, they're ingredients. What do you make when the world hands you the bitter stuff?
So there you go. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. It's like, that's wild.
I love lemonade.
It's like, I like your phrase at the end. It's like, when the world gives you bitter stuff, what do you make? I'm like, I make a Long Island iced tea.
Not here, you
A
are.
vodka on the rocks? No, I don't. I hardly ever drink. So anyway, that is what it is. But yeah, that's the question: is when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And the phrase basically just means that when you are faced with adversity or hard things, hard situations, difficulties, take them and try to use them in a positive way, or try to get a positive benefit out of them. Sometimes
turn it into something good.
Yes, turn it into something good, and that's challenging. I mean, that's not always an easy thing to do, right?
I think it's great when other people do it. It's very inspiring.
Exactly. Good for you. Good for you.
But when we have to go through it, it's
not the same.
Like, oh my
right,
gosh.
Exactly.
All right, can you be done?
Yes, it's not the same. I mean, it's harder going through it. It's easier to talk about it than it is to go through it and actually experience it. And many times. And so, but before we even jump into that part, is there a Chinese equivalent for that one?
Lemonade, I couldn't think of one.
When life gives you Bing Hong Cha, make
Bing Hong Cha is sweet already.
Bing Hong Cha is already good. I love Bing Hong Cha. Oh, what about when life gives you
I know.
the plums?
Okay, no. You know what it is?
What?
There is, actually I've seen it at the grocery stores here. And Chinese people, especially the Southerners, they love it. In Cantonese, we call it fu gua. It means bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So when life gives you bitter melon.
Okay. I am so glad that you're a good cook, because one of the first times I tasted bitter melon, I was like, I will never eat this stuff ever again. Somebody gave me some bitter melon. I was like, are you trying to poison me? Like, what is this? No, Joyce. It's good if it's cooked well.
Yes.
It's good if it's cooked well.
Yes.
If it's not cooked well, do not lie. It is not good. Let's be honest, okay? It is not good. That's like somebody saying sea urchin is good. No. Sea urchin is not good. It's only good if it's prepared well.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, you die.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Bitter melon won't kill you.
The bitter melon won't kill you. It will just make you feel like dying.
No, you know what would make you feel dying? Stinky tofu.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So I know we're getting off topic, but if you've never had stinky tofu, trust me, you visit Hong Kong, visit Beijing, you can smell stinky tofu a mile away. I mean, you'll come up and you'll be like, is there an open sewer somewhere close to here? And people are like, oh no, it's stinky tofu.
I actually really enjoy it. But I also love durian.
Oh my gosh.
Which is Joe's nightmare. Worst nightmare is me eating durian. But then, so when I remember when we were living in China, I was really craving durian one day. My loving husband, he hates it, as you can see, but he loved me so much that he went and bought durian, double bagged it, and came home, rang the doorbell, and I was like, what, don't you have keys? No. He rang the doorbell because he doesn't want to poison his keys with the fumes of the durian. So he had me come out, go downstairs,
I was like,
and eat it outside.
I was trying to be the loving husband. I know she loves durian, but this stuff is toxic, okay? And I mean, literally, if you go to places like Thailand, Singapore, it is literally outlawed in hotel rooms. It's outlawed on the subway.
You know why?
It's outlawed. You can't get the smell out.
Why? Because of weak people like you.
You cannot get the smell out. It's literally outlawed because you can't get the smell out. Once you get the smell, it's like BO and butt put together. I mean, it is so bad. Seriously, if you've never had durian before, try it. It's bad. Okay.
Listen to him.
Okay. Some people think it's very good.
It is a king of fruits.
It's God's fruit, right? It's God's fruit because nobody else wants it. Because nobody else wants it. King of fruit. What are we talking about here?
It's so good.
It is. Okay, some people love it. Honestly, when life gives you durian, run the other way. If life gives you lemonade, Lemons try to make lemonade. If life gives you durian, give up. No. Don't do that. Okay.
That is not the lesson.
That's not the lesson. Oh my gosh.
Not the lesson.
But it should be. Okay. But if life gives you durian, you try to make durian ice cream, just know that no one's gonna like it. Okay. That's literally what you do.
You got
okay.
me. Call me. If life gives you durian, call me.
If you can make something positive of durian, you can make something positive of anything.
There you go.
That's the lesson.
Your girl.
That's
your
the lesson.
Girl.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Durian, stinky tofu, bitter melon girl.
I'm sorry we got off on that.
Call me. I will be there.
Okay. I don't know if any of you have tasted durian. I know we're getting off topic a little bit, but if you have, leave a message in the comments. We can ask that question. Who likes durian? Who doesn't? I'm telling you, I think it's one of the worst things I've ever invented. Is like food that has gone off for like weeks, and then somebody pulls it out. It's like, oh, this tastes delicious. No, it's not good. Okay, so but leave a comment. Let us know if you've tasted durian. But let's jump back on the topic. We'll talk about durian a little bit later. Okay, all right. So life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I think that's a great Chinese equivalent that you said about the bitter melon. It makes sense, and trust me, I've experienced it. Yes, and your bitter melon is always really good.
Thank you.
Yes. So whenever you make it and stuff, I'm actually surprised because
you will actually eat it.
Right, I'll actually eat it. Whereas I've tasted some before where I'm like, no, you're literally trying to poison me. I know what that is. It tastes like death. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So, but yeah. Many times we face hard times, we face challenges, we face difficulty, and the question becomes how or what do we do with that? And how do we overcome that?
I want to take a step back.
All right.
How does life give you lemons?
Oh my gosh.
Like, if lemon is a metaphor for hardship and difficulties, how does life give us lemons? And do we all have it?
I think some things like difficulty, circumstances, we're born with them.
Yes, just like Marshall Wilder.
Yeah, like Marshall Wilder. He was born with it.
Yeah. And some circumstances where it's kind of like thrust upon us. We don't get to choose it.
Yeah, absolutely. Even like abusive situations and things like that, it can be.
Kids in abusive homes don't choose to be in there, but they're greatly affected by it.
And in abusive situations, it's hard. It's one of those really challenging and difficult. Yes. It's like, how do you make lemonade out of this?
Yes.
Like it's
very difficult.
And I want to be clear that we're not saying, oh, just stay in that abusive relationship.
No.
That's never what we're doing. Oh, just make lemonades of the situation. No.
Run.
That's not what we're saying at all. But try to get a positive outcome. Don't just stay in it. That's what we're saying. Right?
I think making lemonade looks different. Like if you're in a really abusive situation, making lemonade might mean leaving.
Yes.
Running away.
To get that positive outcome. Making lemonade may mean getting the proper boundaries or getting the authorities involved or telling someone who can actually confront or whatever the case may be. So the lemonade is not just, just sit there and like have a positive attitude. That's not what we're saying.
No, I think like we can manufacture positive attitudes. We can fake it.
Yeah.
But if it's not genuine, it's not going to last.
Right.
I think like the lemonade's going to turn sour very soon.
And there's so many people who are living in those type of situations that if that's you today, this is just really honest. If that's you today, we want to encourage you to first of all have the strength and the depth of strength and integrity just to really do your best to get out. Leave a comment for us. Direct message us. If there's any way we can be an encouragement to you, if there's any way we can be helpful in your situation, please allow us to know. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Like direct message us and leave a comment in the comments, but we want to encourage you. Also, let's keep going. If there's
but some of the lemons we invited into our own lives. It's wrong choices.
Oh my gosh. I have my share of bad choices that I've made.
Decisions that we make become lemons.
Absolutely.
And bad luck.
Bad luck. Yeah, I think Some people, if they didn't have bad luck, they would have no luck. You know, like they would have no luck. Right?
All they get is
all they get is bad luck, right?
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're laughing now, but we've gone through our own share of hard,
and I say that in jest, but we have had those opportunities like where it's been like just thing after thing after thing after thing. You're like, how the heck do we get out of this? Like, so,
especially when it's like unprovoked, like,
you
know, other lemons are invoked by other people, like malicious attacks and you know,
malicious attacks. Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. Potatoes gonna potate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, seriously, haters will always hate. Yes. And so there's nothing you can do about that, especially once they see you thriving, once they see you, oh my gosh, haters are going to hate. And it's like, what do you do in those situations? You know, it's a challenge to really try to turn an enemy into a friend. And it's not always possible.
No.
Or a hater into like, and we'll talk about frenemies and that stuff later on, but in another episode. But it's always a challenge. But sometimes that's the goal is to, like, that's the way to make lemonade is, man, how do I turn this person into, even if they're not going to be a friend or an advocate, where we can just like, we can exist. Yes, we can coexist in the same space.
You know, sometimes it's possible, but a lot of times it's not. Because people have made up their minds about you, and if they've in their minds they're gonna hate you, they're just gonna hate you.
Yeah, and so you can't be responsible.
Do anything about it.
Yeah, you can't control.
No, the only thing we have control over is ourselves.
Yes, you can't control how they feel. You can't control that. But as far as it left up to you or it left up to me, we have to try to be positive, that sort of thing. But yeah. So, wow. So how do we face it? How do we do it? How do we change it? How do we make lemonade? First question is it possible? I think that sometimes when we face difficulties, when we face challenge, the immediate response is to give up and just be like, well, here it is, and here's another one. And it's hard sometimes to work up the strength to actually persevere, right? Mm-hmm. It's easier sometimes for me to run away, for me to not try to deal with it, to not face it, than it is for me to actually try to persevere through it.
Yeah.
And so I think sometimes that's part of it is like, man, I have to face this. I was told when I was younger, you know the way I grew up, and they said, Joe, I don't know if it's an uncle, I don't remember, but they were like, hey, Joe, you know what's one of the first things about winning a fight? Because you know the way I grew up. Yeah. And I was like, what? They're like, first thing you got to do is remember or realize that you're actually in a fight. They're like, so it's like, we're here, we're in it. Time to knuckle up. Let's go for ours, right?
We're not on a vacation.
This is not a vacation. This person's attacking me.
Yes.
Okay, we're in a fight now.
Yes.
It's time to fight, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a violent person. I say that metaphorically, that when adversity comes, it's like the first way to overcome it is to first realize, dude, this is adversity. I am in a fight right now. I have got to do something to get me out of this spot. Right. Or to get through this adversity, whether it's changing something, whether it's like making sure that I'm going to steel my mind and myself to have the perspective that I am going to get through this. That realization that, hey, I am in it right now is, I think, part of the issue or part of the thing.
I think, that's very wise. Because that realization is going to change not only your perspective, it's going to change your actions.
Yes.
It's going to change like the direction of your heart.
Right.
If you're thinking, I'm in a nap, like I'm gonna nap, you're not in fighting mode.
Right.
But if you realize that, okay, this is a life or death thing. If I don't fight for myself, I'm gonna die.
Right.
Then you're gonna give it all you got.
Right. You're not in investigative mode. Like, no. It's like, no, I'm in fight mode right now, which means everything else goes off to the side. All the frivolous stuff. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to focus on. Even if that's survival in this case, I know where I need to go.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
I know you have a movie reference, but I have one for once.
I always have a movie reference.
So we watched the new Fantastic Four last night.
Fantastic Four.
Okay, let's say spoiler alert time.
Spoiler alert, always. We should just put a permanent spoiler alert on our podcast, right? We need to have it.
The screen, so
Spoiler alert, okay?
Yes. So when, what's her name?
Which one?
The blonde lady?
Sue Storm?
Sue, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So when Galacticus?
Yes.
Galacticus was gonna take her son. Is
it Galactus or Galacticus?
Galactus, I thought.
I thought maybe it was Galactus.
Galact something.
I don't know why I'm a Marvel nut. I don't know why it's Galactus.
I
Sorry.
Never.
Yes,
remember.
I don't know why I just blanked on that, but Galactus.
The bad guy wants to take her baby boy. Her son is like what? I don't know, a year old.
Yeah.
And she gave it all she got.
Oh my gosh.
To fight to the point where she actually fought to her death.
Yeah, she actually dies.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. She actually dies.
She dies, but then she got resurrected.
Don't tell her that part.
Yes.
Just ignore that part.
She fought to her death, and
Yes.
like everyone was telling her, "No, Sue,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's too much. It's too much." But like she didn't care.
She didn't care. She knew. She's like, I'm in a fight, and I know I have to get through this.
Yes,
And that was her trying to make the lemonades. Is I will save my son.
Yes.
Like I don't care what you do. I will save my son. Get rid of this guy.
I'm not gonna. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what you think. I'm gonna save my son.
Yeah.
So she gave it all she got.
Yeah, that's a great.
That was like. That is the attitude I feel like when we're facing lemons.
Yes, when we're facing lemons.
Yeah.
That's a lemonade. Now, in that case, it's more of a finding the will, the perseverance, the intestinal fortitude, the desire to fight through and to move through, right?
Yes.
The guts to move through. But I think sometimes it's not such a forceful thing. Sometimes it's a matter of changing our perspective and like being able to bring a sweet perspective or change the situation where it's a sweeter a situation. By that I mean like sometimes the way you make lemonades, you add sugar, right?
Yes.
So it's not like there is the stirring aspect, but
you add sugar and then you dilute the lemon.
Yes,
you dilute the bitter
and that's
stuff.
what makes it sweet.
Yes.
That's what makes it sweet.
Yes.
And so sometimes responding in the opposite spirit, right? To a situation. If someone's angry with me,
sour and sweet.
Yes, then I'm going to respond in the exact opposite way.
That's a hard.
Oh, that's hard.
So hard.
Right? So if someone comes to me and they're angry with me, and it's challenging, like, and me to be like, hey, are you okay? Like, what's going, sometimes it throws them off where they're like, because they expect you to come just as hard as they come.
Yeah.
Right? And for you to introduce sugar into the situation, it changes the environment.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh. Yes, it's true.
Does that make sense?
But it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude.
Oh my gosh.
Depth of character, really. It takes like maturity because you're fighting against your instinct.
We have this guy at work. He's a friend of mine. And I think that he does this really well.
Really?
Yes. And even I have gotten into it with him before, but some other people tried to, get into it with him. And he was like, oh, have a seat. Let's talk about it. And it just kind of disarms it. Right? When a person comes in and they're like real forceful, he'll be like, oh, I never really intended that. Can you tell me more about I never really intended that. Can you tell me more about that? And he's being genuine. And it kind of disarms you, right? And that's only happened with me once, but I've heard him talk to other people or he told me these situations. And I was like, wow, this guy really does this well, right? And so in those type of situations, having that, I think is a really, really great thing.
Wow.
Having that perspective or acting in that way can be very, very helpful. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Acting in the opposite spirit. Adding sugar.
Adding sugar. Mm-hmm. Adding sugar to the environment. Like adding sweetness to the environment. Like responding in the opposites to that bitterness with the sweet. Yeah. That can help as well.
That's true. That's very true.
And then I think gratitude, just being like very thankful, changes our situation as well. It changes our thoughts, changes our perspective.
Now, yeah, that is true. I find that like whatever situation you're in, however desperate and depressing, if you could start looking for something that you're thankful for.
Yes.
And I think that changes everything.
Changes the perspective.
it changes. I think, yeah, you're right. It changes you first.
Right.
Because have you noticed if you go into a room and you start looking for the bad stuff,
you'll find it.
You'll find
You will find it every time.
Stop.
Yes.
But the opposite is also true. If you step into a room and you are committed to find the good stuff, you will also find it.
Yes.
You will
it may be harder sometimes, but you can find it.
You will get on a roll.
Yes.
And you will, and like 2 seconds later, 30 seconds later, it's going to change your heart.
Right.
It's going to change your perspective, how you feel. It's going to bring a smile to your face.
It's also going to change how you interact.
It really does.
Right?
Yes.
And I think that's almost like treasure hunting, right? It's almost a treasure hunting because you're actually interacting with these individuals, and it will change the way you like interact with them, which is an amazing thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me think about the movie that we watched a couple months ago.
Which
about this Indian lady, Gangubai.
Gangubai. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That was such a... Oh, talk about life
about
giving you
lemons.
lemons.
Yes.
Wow. That was powerful. Gangubai was absolutely powerful movie,
it's
right?
absolutely taking lemons and turning it into lemonade. Now,
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Because we got to talk about it a little
Spoiler
bit.
alert again.
I don't know if everybody knows who Gangubai is.
Gangubai, what's her last name?
It was like it was like Katia Wadi, Katia something, Katia Wadi.
Katia Wadi,
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think it was like Katia
Our
something.
Indian friends, show us how to say
how
her
do you
name
say her name
properly. We want to honor her.
She's a real person. She's a real person. She basically got caught in the sex trade. This is just giving you spoiler alert, but
she's a village girl, but she got herself a bad boyfriend who sold her to a prostitute ring and to brothel, like, far away, so she couldn't go home. And this was like, I don't know, in the 50s? No.
Somewhere like that, 40s or 30s.
30s, 40s.
But at any rate, she basically, from that, became like a voice and an advocate for an advocate for those who were caught in sex slave.
Yes.
In the sex trade.
None of them voluntarily get into this profession. So, but then their rights are stripped from them. They are abused. They're treated really horribly, and so she definitely embodies this saying.
Taking life, or taking lemons and making them into lemonade. I mean, to the point where I think at one point she met the prime minister, was able to give speeches. Exactly. Talk about taking lemons and making lemonade. She did it incredibly. Yeah. And so it's not that I agree with everything that she said or did or anything that she stands for. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There were some really powerful things. The movie itself, I thought, was very powerful.
Yes. It's like 2.5 hours long.
But realizing that it was a true story was like, wow, this is really, really great. So check out the movie.
That strength of character is what all of us need.
Yeah, it's what all of us aspire to, right?
I think
none of us want to go through those situations, but yes.
But at the same time, I think life gives all of us lemons.
Yes.
It's just lemons of different size and flavors and levels of bitterness.
We're all going to face lemons at some point. Yes. The question is, what are we going to do with them?
What are we going to do with it? We can just sit and sulk and just be like, oh my gosh, I've got like a bunch of lemons. I don't know what to do with it. My life is so bitter. Like we could sulk our days away, right? Or we could choose to respond in the opposite spirit. We could add sweetness. We could dilute it with water. We could make something out of it. I think like what you were saying is so true. Like it's a choice to face it head on and to make something good out of it, or to sulk in it. Is ultimately a choice. It's
ultimately a choice. And there's so many examples of people who've done this and done it well, who have been in dire situations, and they've taken it and been able to rise out of that, and like Phoenix from the ashes, and been able to rise from that and being able to go. It's amazing. So,
and there's one thing I want to say.
Okay.
Some people from the outside looking in, we think they have it all,
right,
and that they have no lemons in their lives, but I think that's untrue.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
everyone has some kind of lemons. Like, you know, if
my lemons may not look like your lemons, but they're lemons, right?
Different shapes and sizes.
Right.
Like some people, we think from the outside looking in, oh, they're rich, they're beautiful, they have no worries, they have no troubles. But that's not true. The rich has troubles that we might not understand.
Everybody has lemons. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems.
Royalty. We look at like kings and queens and, you know, the elites, and we think, oh, they have it all. They have all these, like, they have yachts and houses and like, look at me. Woe is me. Like, I think that attitude is very damaging to ourselves.
Right.
Because we could never understand other people's lemons until we kind of step in their shoes and see their life for what it really is, which we for a lot of the elites and the rich and the royalty, we won't have a chance to do that. It really is, which we for a lot of the elites and the rich and the royalty, we won't have a chance to do that. But we know everyone has troubles. Everyone has lemons.
Everyone has problems. I think everybody would agree that everybody has problems. There's just bigger problems. Each person's problems are real to that individual.
Yes.
And so that's part of it. Within all of this, our goal, our encouragement is for each one of us to win life, not if life, but when life hits you with lemons, to take those lemons and turn them into lemonade, to try to get a positive attitude. I would say this: don't give up. Okay? And we're talking to you, whoever needs to hear this today. Don't give up. Continue to persevere, continue to drive forward. Surround yourself with individuals who are going to continue to encourage you, but do not give up. And make sure you try to turn life and those lemons into lemonade. All right?
Yes.
Don't give up. Keep going. I'm sure that the situation is going to change for you. And yeah, if there's any way that we can encourage you, please leave comments down below. So I think that's all we have for today.
That's all time we have for
so
today.
We're going to say thank you so much for joining us here on Unanswered, where we will always try to think, question, and connect. Before we leave, if you can just go ahead and press that subscribe button, that would be fantastic. And
come follow us on your favorite social media platform. We are on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and on X. Come say hi, tell us who you are, and leave us a comment.
Also, let us know if there's an Arabic equivalent to life giving you lemons to make lemonade. Please leave that in the comments as well. Tell us how to say it, all that good stuff. And we would love to see you join us again for our next one, our next podcast. So make sure you keep looking for us, and we will see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.